This video reviews a question that is similar to the exit ticket that you guys had on Monday. And after you finish the video, you will have the opportunity to retake the exit ticket. So this question says a puppy runs 20 meters in 5 seconds. You might remember that the exit ticket was about penguins. Thought I would continue the animal theme. A says, at this rate, how far does the puppy run in 50 seconds? Now, I want to be clear that there are two ways to solve this problem. The first way to solve this problem is to find the unit rates. So I'm going to go ahead and label this my unit rate strategy. And this is the strategy that's always going to work. No matter how tricky the numbers are, you should not get tripped up too easily if you rely on the unit rate strategy. So I know that the puppy runs 20 meters in 5 seconds. If I know how many meters the puppy runs in 1 second, it's going to make it a lot simpler for me to figure out how far the puppy runs in 50. So if I'm looking for the meters per second, I know that that word per is a great hint that I'm going to be using division. I'm going to write meters per second. I'll divide 20 meters by 5 seconds, which tells me that this puppy is running 4 meters per second. Now, because I know the puppy is running 4 meters per second, and I know the puppy is running for 50 seconds, I can simply multiply 4 meters per second times 50 seconds, and I know that in those 50 seconds, the puppy will run 200 meters. So that's my final answer. Pretty simple. Just found the unit rate and then multiplied. The second strategy that I could use is I could find an equivalent ratio because I know that the puppy is running at the same speed, which means the ratio of meters to seconds, 20 to 5, I got that from the original directions, is going to be equivalent to however far that puppy runs in 50 seconds. And I know that 5 times 10 is 50. Whatever I do to one side, I must do to the other. 2 times 10 tells me my missing number is 200. So again, my final answer is 200 meters, which is exactly what I got using the unit rate strategy. Now, I'm going to do this in a very similar way for part B. It says, at this rate, how long will it take the puppy to run 100 meters? Now, I can use the unit rate strategy again, but this time I'm trying to figure out how long it will take the puppy to run 100 meters, which means I'm interested in how long it takes per meter, because I want to know how many seconds it takes to run 1 meter. So instead of dividing 20 by 5, which is what I did up here, I'm going to divide 5 by 20, which gives me 0.25 seconds per meter. It's how long it takes the pup to run 1 meter. And I can multiply again because I know that 0.25 is how long it takes to run a single meter times the total number of meters, which is 100. And that gives me 25 seconds. Now, once again, I could use my equivalent ratio strategy. The equivalent ratio strategy works nicely here, and it will in the exit ticket too, because we have friendly numbers. When our numbers are less friendly, and they're not, here we have 20 to 5, and 100 to something, so it's easy to say, okay, 20 times 5 is 100. Sometimes that won't be a whole number. This here, the factor, won't be a whole number. Then the unit rate strategy is going to be simpler because you won't have to bother with complicated fractions or decimals. But for now, we can just multiply both sides times 5, which gives us a final answer of 25, exactly what we got the unit rate way. So once you're done with this video, feel free to head back to the Monday folder and complete the exit ticket. I will also post the link in the Wednesday folder in case you need help finding it.